A seismic shift is underway in Nigeria's politics, and certain powerful players are already being left behind. Bola Ahmed Tinubu appears to be quietly realigning his power base, turning his gaze away from the traditional northern elites and toward the rising influence of the Middle Belt. This means one thing. For many Fulani politicians who've long held sway in the north, the clock may have just run out. We're talking about the region often dominated by the Fulani political class, but one that is now being effectively bypassed. Tinubu's strategy is bold: secure loyalty and influence in the Middle Belt states, project power into the north, and shift the balance of power. And if successful, it will redefine who holds the cards in Nigeria's future elections.
Middle Belt, they have woken up. This Christian genocide, the Middle Belt were the ones that took it to the United States. Remember that Reverend Father that went to the United States to say that they are killing us. The Middle Belt pastors, Christians in the Middle Belt, are the ones taking this message to the world. So there's a political battle going on between the Fulani and the Middle Belt. And we understand, I understand what Tinubu is doing. You see, the government is trying to take its time to play the Fulani. It's playing the Fulani. You see, the government will sometimes say there's no Christian genocide like that. But from the back, there's U.S. intelligence going on. U.S. intelligence is going on. They are hitting these guys. And you see that in the next 2 years, you will see that the killings in the Middle Belt will have reduced drastically. Politically, Tinubu is trying to restructure. Economically, he's trying to restructure. Now, he's giving the Middle Belt relevance. He's using style to break the structures the Fulani have set in northern Nigeria. The Fulani is a smart man. Don't underestimate the Fulani. Don't look at those ones in the bush and you categorize the Fulani. Have you met an educated Fulani in your own respect, in your own eyes? You know, education means different things to us. Somebody believes that because somebody can speak English, he's educated. No. You are literate. If you can read and write in any language, you are literate. Educated Fulani, have you experienced or have a conversation with an educated Fulani? They are they are very smart and very intelligent. So it takes a lot of skill to be able to maneuver the Fulani and destroy the structures they have put in northern Nigeria. Because Tinubu would not be able to push most of his policies if he does not have the Middle Belt on his side. Southern Nigeria has been collapsed, whether I like it or not. Southern Nigeria, they don't play the politics. He has captured the head. He does not need the people. Now he's gone to the Middle Belt. He needs to capture the Middle Belt now. From now to the next 6-7 months, you see that the Middle Belt will fully align with Tinubu's political empire.
Here's the deep cut. According to recent analysis, Tinubu is banking on a coalition of southern and middle belt governors, lawmakers and power brokers to shore up his grip. And that's a direct signal to the north that its dominance is no longer guaranteed. Meanwhile, the middle belt isn't standing still. Indigenous groups and youth leaders are calling out what they say is the Fulani-dominated agenda of land grabbing, militancy, and demographic manipulation in their backyard. Put together, the message is loud and clear. Fulani politicians may no longer be the default power brokers in the north if Tinubu's playbook works. The question isn't just who will govern, but who will decide who governs.
Now in Plateau State, a particular village was ransacked by the Fulani militia. The people ran away from that village. The Fulani came in, took over, and changed the name of the village in Plateau State. In Kaduna State, there was a community, a chiefdom. Yes, Fulani militia, the same way, the same tactics. If they come to a place, they chase, they attack, put fear, people run away from their ancestral home. They come and occupy. When they occupy, they do some changes. They change name of streets and they change name of the community. Historical mistrust, land grabbing, the real issues going on in northern Nigeria. So if Tinubu wants to tackle insecurity, he must take all these things into perspective, because that is the Fulani restructuring. The way Fulani is restructuring northern Nigeria. You change the name, change the traditional setting, the economic setting, political setting. You know, we are talking about Christian genocide. See, northern Nigeria, they are trying to put fire. They are telling Tinubu, challenge Trump. You are a sovereign nation. Do this and that. They are trying to set Tinubu up. But Tinubu needs to be wise and understand how these people operate. In northern Nigeria, the Fulani restructuring, they implemented it to the extent that they control every facet of the Hausa people's lives. Go to northern Nigeria. Who goes school? Fulani. Who they in charge of the traditional institutions? Fulani. Influential. The political institutions? Fulani. Who get all the jobs? The slots from most slots from northern Nigeria. Fulani are in the majority. The Hausas, you see, say that then they do all those minya jobs, farmers and all have you. That is why you hear farmer header clashes. Fulani, now then they rear cow. Now then they join Boko Haram. Now the Hausa people, now then they farm, they do all these minya jobs. So the restructuring Fulani brought into northern Nigeria is the reasons why you see there's violence. You see, Middle Belt, they have woken up.
If Tinubu can successfully leverage the Middle Belt, which is home to a critical mass of voters, a rising identity movement, and deep frustration with the status quo, then the North may have to recalibrate. What happens next will matter for 2027 and beyond. Will Tinubu reward his Middle Belt backers with more appointments, projects, and political capital? Will the North resist, unite, or fracture under this pressure? The outcome could determine the shape of Nigeria's leadership for years. For Fulani politicians, the window of opportunity may be closing fast. Their dominance is being challenged not just electorally, but structurally. As alliances shift, identities strengthen, and old power blocks are tested. For Tinubu, the risk is high. Misread the Middle Belt and you lose both the South and North. But if he succeeds, he rewrites the rules. So tonight, pay attention. This isn't business as usual. This is the new chessboard of Nigerian politics. And the Middle Belt might just become the kingmaker seat. The Fulani political class has been caught in the crosshairs, and unless they adapt, they could be left behind. Stay sharp, stay tuned, because this story isn't over. It's just beginning.